Hello everybody. So we don't have any music today, but that's not a problem. So, I have been doing a little bit of stuff off camera. Last time on camera I made myself a conductor and I made myself some end diamonds. I believe I made these on camera. And you make them by combining end stone, obsidian and electric diamond, and that's done in the conductor mast. One of the things that's allowed me to do is make myself a daylight sensor and a weather controller, and now basically it's never nighttime on the server. This setup here means that it's never ever going to be nighttime on the server, which I might have to turn off next time I log off because I completely forgot to break this last time I logged off. So whoever has been on the server has just had no night times, which might have been a problem for them perhaps. Music. So, rather than sort of this being a dangerous environment, this has been very, very non-dangerous. I also made myself some more fuels. I made myself a very, very basic AE system just for fluid storage. And I've made myself this system of experience that pumps in and out, so that whenever we get experience, we can just dump it into this tank and it gets sucked up into the machine. That was to save because I had two immersive engineering tanks full of experience, and I thought while I was making a fluid storage device, I might as well empty out all my buckets, all of my barrels, all of my tanks of just random stuff that I had in the storage system. Last time you also saw me finishing off or doing some Awakened Draconium. We've been doing a little bit of work on getting more Awakened Draconium, killing a few more dragons, that sort of thing. Hey, Ender Guy. Hey, Bakasura. Welcome to the stream. That sort of thing, killing a few more people, getting a bit more stuff. Super, super simple. And the one thing we want from here really is the XP. So, we have so many gas tiers. I mean, the main reason I'm doing this at the moment is just to get XP. And you. So one thing I did do was in the period between last stream and this stream, I've been just letting some stuff run. And as well as just letting some stuff run, I've also been doing a little bit of work on environmental tech, just because environmental tech takes a long time to get rolling. Once we get environmental tech rolling, that's fine. We'll get a good quality solar panel done, and we'll get everything all set up and running, and we'll be able to produce a ton of power, more power than we need, and lots of resources. But early game, the main thing that's holding us back is just the production of crystal. Hey, Envious. Is just the production of crystals. Hey, Luma. Welcome to the stream. Hello, everybody's joining us. Because the production of crystals limits us with everything. Now, on the last stream, I also did complete... congratulations, Luma. I did complete duplication. The next thing we need to look at is the Awakened Draconium. And I think we should be... It shouldn't be too hard, because we need to make... whoops. If I could press the right button. We need to make 42 Awakened Draconic Cores. So if we look up at Draconic Evolution, we need to make 42 of these. So we need 128 of these. Which means we just need 500 Draconic Cores. Now if we look up Draconic Cores, we're up to 50. So we're kind of on the way there. For the most part, it is these ultimate control circuits which are limiting us. So yeah, we need to get more osmium. Ooh, we need to get more osmium. We need to make a bunch more osmium and make some more circuits, and then start upgrading them. So we're going to start with that. So we're going to start by making osmium today. So osmium, 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 osmium. Where is my osmium? There it is. So let's grab like 4 stacks of osmium and we can set that going. Actually, I'm not going to even bother crushing it. I'm just going to grab a whole bunch of stacks of osmium because we've got infinite ore now. I'm not going to bother doubling it because that's just a process that adds sequences to this. I'm literally just going to throw all the osmium in there and it's just going to make itself nice and quick. Pump itself in and out nice and quickly. So other than that, we've got these, which are the crystals from environmental tech. Now, the reason we've got some of these higher grade crystals is in between streams I did use all of the crystals I got last night. And this is basically overnight. I got all the crystals I got last night to upgrade this to level 2, and I've given it a speed upgrade. So this thing is running at 920 RF per tick, which is fine because this produces 4,000, so this is fine to run 920 RF per tick. And we have expanded this out to be tier 2, which means it gets us less of these, but it also gets us these. And now we're up to 8 stacks. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to grab some stacks of these out of here, and I'm actually probably going to upgrade the other ones, because they've all got crystal lenses now. I did also switch over to using the end diamond tools, because at the moment, because I'm not using draconium, the end diamond tools are actually a little bit crazy. They're actually very, very powerful, and quite impressive, really, in many ways. They have infinite durability. They can be enchanted. This has got efficiency 5. I'll just over here show you. This is what this thing with efficiency 5 does. My birthday's in April, Luma. So that thing with efficiency 5 is a bit silly. So we need to make ourselves 6 of these. Recipe 4, 5, 6. And then with that we can upgrade this. And we can upgrade these guys. And we need to make ourselves another laser core. Like so. And I think if we grab our assembler, we should just be able to upgrade this guy because they can share blocks. So the way I've done it now is now that it's tier 2, I should be able to pop it straight back down where it was, which would be here. And then I should just be able to assemble it, and it should just build itself perfectly fine. So what's going to happen is when it gets to this section here, it's just going to share these blocks. We don't quite have enough structure blocks. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 structure blocks, I think. But otherwise, this should all be fine. We need to replace this one with a upgraded one. So, structure blocks, we've got 5 more here, and we've got some more structure panels, that's fine. So we still need a couple of structure blocks, but otherwise we're looking good, and we need the upgrade core. So we do need to make a few more structure blocks, that's fine. So recipe for structure blocks. We don't have any interconnect. Can we make interconnect? If we make connectors, no, but we do. We can head towards making interconnect. So let's throw all of that in there. And then we need environmental tech. So now we need to make interconnect, which costs black concrete. We had 32 black concrete, that's good. And then we can make 32 structure panels. No, I've made interconnect. That's fine. And then, what am I missing? Litherite. Of course, because I put my litherite away. Oops. Yeah, these tools are very, very fast to dig. So you have to be a little bit careful with them. So 32 of those, and then recipe, or 56 of those actually. And then use, you can upgrade those to tier 2. So now, if we do this, we should finish building those sections, and now we just need the 4 modifier blocks. Recipe, all very, very simple. We don't have any interconnect because we turned all our interconnect into structure panels. That's fine. And then we need black concrete. Recipe, recipe, recipe. Concrete, concrete powder. Shouldn't be too hard to make. Made 32 and we've run out of black ink. Ah, we need more black ink. That's fine. We head on down to the mob farm and we set you to active. Just grab some black ink from our squiddies. It's interesting that it's able to spawn squid inside walls. Because all the other mobs, it won't spawn inside walls. But squids, it genuinely spawns in the walls. Up to 23 ink. The other thing we've got in here is we've got this, which is a couple of draconic spawners spawning sheep and cows, and then an attractor beacon attracting them. Although the attractor beacon is off at the moment. Why are you off? Do I need a double layered capacitor? Double layered capacitor. Let's switch you out for double layered capacitor because apparently you are using up too much power. There we go. And this is just so that I can get some basically cooked meat and things. And then we have a bunch of ink over here. Oop, come on. Why can't I teleport? Oh, because I lost connection to the internet for a little while. That was mildly frustrating. That was weird. I'm not sure, like, this is one of the things that really frustrates me about this place, is just the constant loss of internet. 8. There we go. So we've got a little bit more leather and things like that. So the black concrete. Is there any way I can harden up this black concrete? A modifier component. Speed modifier for Valkyrie Lib. Okay, interesting. But like I can't actually make concrete without using just like placing it in water. So minorly frustrating, but would help if I turned my glider on so we could actually glide. There we go. And let's have a look see, shall we? So it's a little hard to do it with a pickaxe that is this powerful, actually. I may have to make myself up a little obsidian production facility for this. So let's head over to the engineers. Let's grab a bucket of water first. Water. Nope, let's grab buckets then. Bucket. 2 buckitos. And let's, over in the engineering department, just make ourselves a quick little... we need to do that, and then... that, and... that. And we can go... 1... so, and bucket of water in here, and a bucket of water in... oh, whoops, there is a hole there. Would help if I didn't, you know, pour water out of the hole into around my base. And then we need obsidian. We'll grab actually a piece of reinforced obsidian, which should mine even slower than obsidian. And then we can go... Come on. Come on. Come on. Stand here, and we should be able to go... You seem to have gotten bonus black concrete from somewhere. Come on. Oh wow, this thing mined out the reinforced obsidian really fast. Okay. Let's think of something else we can put there that isn't reinforced obsidian. Let's try a wooden log. They usually kind of last quite a while when you're... Yeah, they last quite a while when you pickaxe them. So let's grab a builder. And let's say to the builder, I want you to build, but I want you to build, where are we? We are minus X and plus 1Z. So I want to offset this by 1Z minus 2X. And then I want it to be higher up, so I want it to be minus 1. And then I want it to be 1 by 1 by 1. I break you, and I just say, where are you going to put that? Not where I want to be. Hey, Remret. Builder, I want you to build. Exactly. So is it going to be... 1 second. Come here. Come over here and then show me where you are building. No, it would be +1 on the height. That's why. +1 on the height. Okay, so that is... Yeah, that's right. So it was just... I always do that. I put... Wow, this pick is ridiculous. I really just... Like, that was a single click. That was a single click on this pick. Just... And an RTG. A couple of RTGs. And then a lever. Like so. Why are you up there? Ah, we don't need a lever. What we need is a timer. Timer. And redstone. So, and then we say, yes, that's right. Every half second. There we go. Because we're mining it so fast, we are actually struggling to place it quickly enough. Talk about your mass production. Yeah, we are producing a lot of stuff at the moment. We're producing an awful lot of black concrete at the moment just because we need... I'm kind of annoyed we can't put this in like the chemical injector and inject it with water. But yeah, we're making some black concrete. And the builder is helping us. We don't have... Well, is there? Possibly a manufacturer Grappus, but there is no... it doesn't seem to have the recipe for... the recipe for black concrete in the immersive thing doesn't seem to have been done. Because that is a recipe. I just made a system with 2 builders. True, you could have a builder that broke it as well. Huh. That's an interesting thought. You could have a builder that broke it. I could put the timer here, and I could have another builder here that broke it. That's actually very clever. Is there no block breaker you could use? There is a block breaker I could use, but I was only making a few of them. It's fine. So we need to make another 1, 2... Oh, sorry, we need to make some more of the interconnect. And then we need to make 1, 2, 3, 4. And this should be everything we need to upgrade this one to tier 2. Oh, I used my... Damn it. I used my crystal getting lens to make the laser core. Which means I now need to make a clear lens, and I need to remember to make clear lenses when I've got rare lenses in my inventory. And dude, there we go. There we go. So that's now mining at tier 2 as well. It hasn't got a speed upgrade, so it's actually, weirdly enough, when it's not got a speed upgrade, it's actually cheaper to use than the tier 1. And faster. It's cheaper and faster than the tier 1 when it hasn't got a speed upgrade in it, which is just, I find slightly odd, but it's fine. So we're stripping down this one as well, and basically we're just looking to upgrade in the environmental tech miners as quickly as possible. As long as we've got power for them, I want to upgrade them. And the reason for that is that basically these things are the core of environmental tech. Everything requires crystal. Everything requires crystals in environmental tech, whether it's upgrades or... let's make like 8 white lenses. 8 clear lenses. Whether it's upgrades or it's changing the way the signaler works and things like that. It all requires that we make these. Hey, Thief King, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Thief King? Is your channel PG? Like 99% PG. I consider myself to be like PG-13. I swear from time to time, but I'm not a massive swearer. I don't swear every 5 seconds, but I will swear from time to time. But for the most part, I consider myself to be a majority PG. Where on earth did the ore... Did I drop that? This is Mass Production Thief. We are playing a mod pack called Mass Production. Where has my controller gone? I didn't put the controller away, did I? Or... I did! I put the Void Ore Miner controller away. Weird. So we need to make another 6 of these. And we need to upgrade our... That's Resource Miner. We need to upgrade our Void Ore Miner. The clear lens and a block of diamond. And then we need to make another laser core. Got our crystal lens. Excellent. And then we can pop you down on there. And just give you a quick build. Which is going to require me to take these guys out. Not that that's a problem. If anything, taking out too many of them is a problem. The exact opposite of any other problem. It's hard to overtake my satisfaction. How do you have 4,000 subs and no viewers? Because that's the way it goes. Like, unfortunately, sub count doesn't really define viewer count very often. I was very popular for a short period of time and completed or got several sort of groups of people who were interested in my content that I was producing at the time, which was Subnautica videos, and they all subscribed and then they left. Woe is me. Pop. Pop. There we go. We can put those away for now. Hey, Kajika! You don't need viewers for subs. True. The Vine OG, welcome to the stream. Are you truly a Vine OG? Did you Vine? Before Vine died an ignoble death because apparently 5-second videos are not interesting enough to keep people's attention. Or, you know, be worth watching a 30-second ad to see. Not that I'm ragging on Vine or anything. So, now what I want to do is I want to come and grab our solar panel here. But first things first, I want to say... rain off. There we go. Yeah, these end diamond pickaxes are just crazy. Okie dokie thief. I saw. How you doing, Vine? But yeah, the end pickaxe, insane. Okay, so we want to upgrade the solar panel. Did I not pick up the controller? I didn't pick up the controller, I just left it there like a div. Come here, you. Okay, so let's upgrade the controller. And for that we need 4 Erodium blocks. That's not going to be a problem. 4 of you. And then we need to upgrade 4 of you into these. And then we can upgrade the solar panel. There we go. And then if we grab the next tier of solar panel, we need 4 cryonite blocks. And we need to upgrade 4 of you to tier 2. And then upgrade 4 of you to tier 3. And then we can upgrade you to tier 3. So there we go. We've now made that tier 3. What do we need for tier 3? I know this guy is pretty dang big. So bear in mind we were making... Oops. We were making like... What? 40... No, sorry, 500 and something RF per tick. Moalash from YouTube. Awesome, Vine. They don't give me slow fall, they give me full absorption, and they are ender boots with a tier 3 octadic capacitor, and actually I can get jump 2 on these with a piston and 6 levels. Tell you what, I wouldn't mind actually having jump 2. Oh wait, is that double jump? I think that might be jump 2 might be double jump. Multi-jump. Okay, so we need 8 null modifiers, 32 structure frames, and 49 solar cells of any type. Hey Ranish, welcome to the stream. So the 32 structure frames. If we upgrade these ones to the next up tier, and then we upgrade these, we need to get to 32. 8, 16, 24, 32. That's fine. So we've got 32 of those. And then we need 8 null modifiers. That's fine. We can grab another 4 of those. And 49 solar cells of any type. Now, when it says of any type, it's actually quite interesting. You can put top tier solar cells, so tier 6 solar cells, in a tier 1 solar generator, which I find very interesting indeed. So we want some of you, some of you, some of you. Hey, Polar Plays, welcome to the stream. So we're going to make 48. We need one more. We need one more solar panel. So what are we missing? We are missing redstone. We're out of redstone? Holy crap. At one point I had 30,000 redstone in here. We're out of redstone. Speaking of which, travel anchor. mining. Sag mill. Redstone me, please. Make sure that is pushing in and out. Yes, that's right. There we go. So we've got some redstone. There is 49 solar cells. Lovely. And then from 49 solar cells, we want to upgrade these because the better the quality of the solar cell you have, the better. And we're actually out of Palladium Crystal. Dang it. And then we can upgrade them again very, very cheaply because we have plenty of this cryonite crystal. So we need more Erodium Crystal. So we are kind of double upgrading this thing, which is fine. Double upgrading it is fine. But yeah, we are probably going to need to work a little bit on... So what do we need? We need 13, so we need more cryonite and we need more Erodium. Now, I'm not sure if you can use a mixture of solar cells. I don't think you can use a mixture of solar cells to get this working. I'm pretty sure you can't use a mixture of solar cells. My controller's down here. Come with me. So the solar panel is, as always, pretty simple structure. Should all be placeable. No, it's not going to be all placeable because it's a little bit too close to there. So let's grab all of this up. Let's throw our magnet on our hotbar to make sure we've picked up everything. So we need a little bit more space than that. So let's come up here and we'll place it like here. Should be able to finish this off. Now I'm not sure if it will accept a mix of different cells, and because that became so that became... No. Go away. Because that became solid... There we go. So that became solid underneath. It looks like... Oh, we're missing a couple of solar cells. And it has mixed in multiple different kinds of solar cell. No, it doesn't look like it works because... Oh no, we're missing a modifier block as well. So now, are you going to work with a mixture of solar cells? You are. So now instead of creating 500, it's creating 20,000 RF per tick. So that's actually the most passive generation we've gotten. We never even managed to get 20,000 RF per tick out of our pretty decent sized fission reactor. So this thing is now producing 20,000 RF per tick, which is really very good indeed. And it's got a mixture of level 1 and level 3 solar cells. It's pretty big, and of course it relies upon there being sunlight, which is why we've currently got this thing running, which if I set it to time, will keep it daytime pretty much all the time. Now neutron fluid should be easy to manufacture. Not quite, but thankfully we don't need any more. Torches. But yeah, this thing amplifies itself kind of non-linearly. I think it is actually I think it is actually like a linear increase in power, but it's a linear increase in power that's modified by the type of solar cell you're using. So I think basically the number of solar cells present increases power linearly. So if I was to make this as all tier 1 solar cells, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be 5.5. I think it would be 5.5 times as powerful as a basic one with level 1 solar cells, because it's got 5.5 times as many solar cells. But I also think that because we're using the upgraded solar cells, it kind of multiplies it, so it's kind of like 3 times 5.5 as powerful as a basic one. So it ramps up really quickly because you are increasing the number of cells and also increasing a sort of modifier on the cells based on their level. And that's giving us 20,000 RF per tick. So if I get my transdimensional dootly doot from over here... Oh, this pick is silly. I think I put efficiency on the pick. Yeah, I put efficiency 5 on the pick. I don't know why I put efficiency 5 on the pick. That was a silly thing to do. Oh, hello. You've picked up all my depleted uranium, have you? Depleted, 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 depleted. So we've got a whole bunch of depleted stuff to process through as well. If I get this and I grab a chest, a couple of chests and an item hopper, or an item conduit, we can actually automate turning these fuel reprocessor. Not where I wanted to put you, but okay. Let's try again, try putting you there. Insert and extract, and just throw all of my fuels in here. Hi, Hep. And if I give this like 7 speed upgrades, that'll just process through that slowly. So other than that, we've now got a actually pretty decent power supply there. And we've got these 3 guys running, and they're all got enough power to run steadily. So now we should be getting in a decent flow of crystals, because with the crystal lens, if we look up crystal lens, this guy, use on the crystal lens, with the tier 2 void ore miner, we've got 11% chance of litherite, about 11% chance of erodium, and about a 10% chance of cryonite. Now what I would love to do is I would love to give this the accuracy modifier, this guy. But I can't do that till I get palladium, and I can't get palladium until I build a level 3 void ore miner. This thing basically just makes it so that those lenses work more effectively. So instead of having like an 11% chance to get a particular crystal because we're using a crystal lens, we'd have like a 16% chance. The other thing I can do is I can build myself a few speed upgrades, which is just going to make these things run faster. So what we can do is we can grab some modifier cores, and we need to grab some of our what sort of cable? Hey Psycho, welcome to the stream. We're just going to grab some of this redstone from in here because we need more redstone. Shouldn't be a problem to just pop all the rendos. ME cables, /Android cables. I can place fine. Someone claimed your chunk. Congrats on making it to the last stage. Thank you very much, Psycho. I have spent, like, my time looks worse than yours, but I have spent a lot of time on the server where I could have been off the server AFKing. I have spent a lot of time just sitting on the server, talking to people and helping people. So, I'm not doing too bad. 14 days, 15 hours. Like, I'm not going to complete the game within the next, within the sort of period of time there, but it's not a speed run, don't worry. Yours was a speed run. Yours was a freaking speed run. You just kind of like walked through the game like, okay, how fast can I complete this? So we need a couple of the upgrade crystals. That's fine. And we've got only 4 of the upgrade crystals. That's insane. But what these do is these basically make it so that we're going to be trading power for faster collection. Oops, no. Now, I'm pretty sure, I'm just going to check this. So this should up this to 920. Yeah, that up that to 920. So that's fine, because that generates 4,000. Let's see what it does if we add a second one. If it's a linear increase, it should increase it to 1,400. Yeah, it's a linear increase. Mine was a challenge run to do everything without any ME system or any kind of storage or crap. The only ME system I have at the moment is this thing, just for my liquid XP. Literally, the only AE system I've got is this thing set up for my liquid XP storage. Just because I was fed up of having tanks of liquid XP everywhere. Ooh. Eps, quest, books, messed up. There we go. We just got 8 levels by killing passive mobs. Oh, Draconic Evolution, you are an insane little mod. Okay, so we have modifiers, structure cores, and structure panels left over. What do we need to upgrade to a tier 3? Void Ore Miner. So we need Cryonite, basically, and the structure blocks we need to upgrade to tier 3. Usage. They require Nether Quartz, Diamond, Cryonite. No, I've got Woot. I've got Woot ticking away. To be honest, I don't know why I've got Woot ticking away. Because I'm throwing away most of the stuff from Woot at the moment. Apart from the XP shards, but yeah, I've got Woot. I just like killing things. So I have a couple of different. I like to use a variety, shall we say? I like to use a variety. So what I need to get done now is the circuits. We were looking at processing circuits, weren't we? So we'll put environmental tech up there out of the way for now. Why do you have a mob fail? Because I like a variety. I don't like using the same thing for everything. Hmm. 6, 7. And redstone. 1. Nope. 1, 2, 3. 4. Come on, redstone. Wake up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then actually I need a crafting table in here. Just a basic crafting table. Just so that I can craft without drawing stuff out of my inventory. There we go. So in you go. And in you go. So there we go. That's all the circuits. Do I have the atomic multiplier set up? I don't have an atomic multiplier set up. Why do I need an atomic multiplier set up? Psycho. I mean, I built one, and then I submitted it to the the thing. I could probably build another one, actually, to be fair. What recipe is it I would be looking to use in the atomic multiplier? I know you can use it to double items. What am I missing? I'm missing you guys. Means I'm missing you. Means I'm missing you. So let's make a stack of you. It quadruples items. I know it quadruples items, but like there are, it's like locked, so it only does certain. It can only do certain items. And I can't think of like. I don't know what the actually. To be fair, I don't know what the locks are in this mod pack, so I don't know. 4 of those and 1 of you. And then 4 more of you. And then in our calculator we have to go 1, 1, and 1. All the items except nether stars. Oh! So it can do draconic cores. Carried you through the entirety of the last stage. Oh! I would have thought... That's just me thinking that someone would have locked it off from doing things like draconic cores. Awaken draconian cores and stuff. Coal, we want 2 purified coal, and we also want to make a couple of these, which shouldn't be too bad. So you and you, nope, scientific calculator. Due to ton of draconic evolution stuff. Oh, Well, that would be faster than getting everything I need. I didn't think that was... I would have thought those would have been... Like, I would have thought that basically anything you needed for a quest would have been locked out, but... There we go. There's an atomic duplicator. Come over here, and... Pack is not designed to be grindy, you know what mods can do what. Yeah, I know, but it's just this habit I have of expecting quest rewards not to be duplicatable because of the other things I've worked with. So yeah, actually, you... And then redstone. No, not one redstone, a stack of redstone. Thank you. So now this thing should have power. And because this thing has power... Ah, you're not generating power because it's all being sucked up by that guy. Okay, then we just need to move you to a place where you can generate power. Pack made me learn Calculator. It's quite a broken mod. I think most mods are broken. Most mods are broken if you give them the chance to be broken. I think that's the sort of main thing, is most mods are broken if you give them the chance to be broken. So, you're going to become daytime. Excellent. And then we're going to go rain off. Let me switch this around to daytime, and this will basically forever keep it daytime, which is going to keep our solar panel running until we move it to the end. In the meantime, this thing can just get dismantled. Which is just... The fact I can do this with a pickaxe is silly. Cursive networking? Place an interface on a storage bus. Ah. Hep's trying to break the server. Hep's trying to break the server with, like, self-cycling items. No, he's just automating stuff. Nope, 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 nope. Do you mind? Okie dokie, the Vine King, thank you very much for popping into the stream. Hey, Quacksar, welcome to the stream. So, that is that stripped down and put away. Because we literally don't need it anymore. Because the solar panel is now producing more power than this thing ever produced anyway. This is pretty cool, actually. Like, we're all ready with that. It only took one night of AFKing to get me enough stuff to get that up to 20,000. Did you see my base place? Yes, I saw the giant wooden cube you have put behind my base. Literally touching my base. Lev, Malin, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Lev? Yeah, I saw your monstrosity of a cube. It's actually, to be fair, a reasonably impressive, like, little bit of melon farm, and you've got your automated charcoal creator, and then you've got your cobble gen. I mean, to be fair, it's quite a sort of efficient little compact design for a base. However, you did kind of build it touching my freaking claim. Which was a little bit rude, shall we say. Oh yeah, now I have a sheep farm, I don't need this. Bye, sheep. Bye, sheep. Bye, sheep. Bye, sheep. That guy's been on 1 HP since the beginning of the game. I just want to be a fan. I just want to be a fan. Then get some blades and start spinning. Okay, so. Because we now actually have an atomic calculator up and running, we actually only need 1 awakened draconium core. So. Let's make ourselves a bunch of wyvern cores. 4 to be precise. And then we need 5 awakened draconium and a nether star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a nether star. Oh, we only have 385 nether stars. We have to be very careful with our nether stars not to overuse them because we only have 325. This mod pack. Oh, the use of mods. I have to remember that this mod pack is not designed to stop you using the mods. It's designed to let you use the mods to their fullest. So we've got 60, or we have 31 million stored away in there. So that will be fine. If we grab some more coal blocks, because we've got plenty of coal. Recipe, stack blocks. You can just throw a stack in there, and that generates a reasonable amount of power because it's a draconic one. A lot of things can be broken, sure, but there's something especially broken about item duplication. Only Project Ian Calculator does that. No, Industrial Craft does it as well. Although Industrial Craft is a lot more constricted with it, Industrial Craft does do item duplication. Or at least item replication. I suppose you do have to provide it with a resource to duplicate rather than just power. But the resource you provide it with is literally just power and a cobble gen. So we've got plenty of power because this is not cheap. This is 9 million RF. Okay, so let's have a look. How much power has our atomic calculator got? 100 million RF. That's going to need us to upgrade our solar panels, basically. But once we get up to the top grade solar panel, it's going to be 2 million RF per tick. So that's not too bad. And we are generating crystals reasonably quickly. What we could do is we could make ourselves another 2 speed upgrades. So we need to do a modifier. 4, 4, and then we should be able to do this. And we should have enough power to do this, because this is 3,000 power. And this adds another 1,000 to it. So that should be, all told, 4,000 power. IC2 can only replicate basic resources. Depends entirely on how the config is set up. But yes, for the most part, basic resources are what it does replicate the most. Has the ability to scan any item in the pack and assign values, but 99% of pack devs forget to do that. Yeah, so basically you can make it so that it will replicate absolutely anything, but pack devs don't often do that. Thank you very much for the info. I could make some piezo upgrades so that this thing works regardless of it raining, or I could just take it somewhere where it doesn't freaking rain. Right, we're going to go somewhere where it doesn't freaking rain. Now, I could actually put it in a desert, because it doesn't rain in deserts. But yes, we're going to do it in the end. Because I think the end is just a more logical place to build this thing. By the way, I know I've already done this once, but I just want to show you guys this. Because I think it's stupid and hilarious. If I go to the mob farm, we have a little cave over in this direction. Yeah, so this is my little cave that's behind my mob farm, right? So I just want to show you this end pick again, just because if you haven't seen this, this is ridiculous. The only thing it doesn't auto-mine is ores, and I think that's because you can't auto-mine ores. Like, this thing is crazy. There should be a public teleporter to the end. There should be a public teleporter to the end. I just haven't actually built any of the Ender.io teleporter blocks. It's not a teleporter, it's a transporter, I believe. Yeah, matter transmitter. The RF tool, sorry. I haven't actually built any of these. So I need to make some plates. I don't think I've ever actually used the teleporters from these because I always have things like the Book of Ender and things like that. I always have things like the Book of End. RF Tools teleporter, yeah. Never trust it to be powered. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, I could actually make myself a dislocation stone. Yeah, that's actually easier to do. It's actually easier for me to create myself a rebound dislocation stone. Draconic ore. Let's get a stack. And grind you up in here. Two pedestals, and we want a point-to-point. Oh yeah, that's... So then, if we have a point-to-point teleporter, like so... Now, if memory serves... I should... Now, is this the kind of one where I need a pedestal? Dislocate to unbound. Shift right click to bind your current XYZ coordinates, as well as the direction you're facing. So then I can just teleport to here. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to actually use the unbound ones then, because the bound one, the in-inventory bound ones, seem to not be taking me where I want to go. So I just need a little bit more of this. I've completely forgotten how these work as well, because I know, like, normally I'll have something like the Book of Ender, or something like that. So we have a pedestal and we have one of you. So what I'm going to do now is I've bound this one to here. I'm actually going to take this one out and pop a pedestal down just over here for now, probably. And when we get to the end portal, I'm just going to set up the other one. So you can go /spawn, and we can just travel to the end portal. And I will just set myself up as a little guarded teleporter. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Pie's lighthouse is coming along nicely, isn't it? Like, look at this thing. This is a guy who I didn't know was a builder, and he's built that. It's crazy. How has have people been building the builds for the competition? Because, like, I haven't actually built anything for the competition. Because, I don't know. I'm lazy and I'm a bad builder, and I don't want to, like, people to just go, oh, okay. We are very, very embarrassed that we allowed this person to, you know, join our competition. Silver, nuke the things, please. No, don't nuke the things. I need the things. There is a building competition, Quacksart, that is being run by our dear friend Electrified. Okay, so if I go basically a little direction, a little bit over here. Dang it, that's claimed, of course. So this bit is not claimed. So if I come over here and just put down... That one's the one that's already bound, so let's bind this one. There we go. And then if we grab a pedestal, just pop around here, we can pop our pedestal here. And this is... this one. So I've claimed this chunk, so now other people should not be able to mess with this chunk. And then we can put the one that is bound to... where am I? I am... put the one that's bound to my base here. And that takes us back to the base, and then we put the one that's bound to the ender portal. Hashtag build off submissions for the rules. Yep, hashtag build off submissions in the official Discord for this mod pack. Or for, basically for Electrified, for the rules. There's some cool prizes, no one has submitted anything yet, so you could literally submit a block and have a chance to win. There we go. So the other thing I can do is actually grab one of my draconic, or one of my, sorry, my dislocators. And I could actually bind a dislocator to the inside of the nether, the inside of the end. Which, if I grab an ender pearl, I'm actually going to throw myself through one of these portals. So, nope, dang it. I thought I was going to be fancy then. I thought I was going to be fancy. How dare you not allow me to be fancy. Endstone. Let's grab some endstone and go do. And we need another ender pearl. I'm actually interested. Can I do this with an end diamond? I can! Cool. By the way, end diamonds act as infinite ender pearls. So what I can do is I can actually like ender pearl myself over there, and I still have my end diamond. So I have like infinite ender pearls, which is quite entertaining to me. Now, the question is, where am I going to set this up? I'm probably going to set it up on one of these little islands. Although, actually, if I set it up on the main, sort of main thrust of the location. So, let's put on chunk borders temporarily. And let's see. So, if I claim this chunk, and I put it in the center of this chunk, I should always have enough space. So roughly there. I should always have enough space regardless of... actually a little bit more that away. I should always have enough space regardless of how... what level I build it to. It should always fit within one chunk. There we go, it is now generating power. It is inside a claimed chunk, so it's not going to get destroyed. And what I can do is I can set a dislocator to here. There we go. And so I can actually teleport out here whenever I want to, which is great. So I can actually set this place as a teleport location, and I can just teleport to it. Lovely. Endstone. Actually, this doesn't mine endstone particularly quickly. The drill is a lot faster at mining endstone. This thing can chew through through obsidian, though. Poff. Poff. Wow. He survived 2 hits. Critical hit. Okay, so that is that guy done. Ooh, that drains health when you do that. Interesting. So now we just need to get together enough stuff to upgrade this guy further. Is there actually a way to move 1.5 million RF per tick with cables in the pack? Best way I could find mechanism cables about half of that, but because I need 1.5 million, I end up building my base out of hundreds of capacitor banks to be able to transfer that much. Yeah, there's Ultimate Universal Cable. I think XNet allows for 1 million RF per tick or something like that. Oh yeah, Draconic Energy Crystals. The relay crystals with... let's have a look what the basic relay crystals allow. Basic relay crystals are I don't actually know what the input and output is. Basic relay crystals are, I think, 250,000? Draconic crystals. It doesn't actually give you a list of how powerful they are. But yeah, these guys. Still charging power, but that's fine. Gonna need to charge a lot of power. Oh, do you guys have limited number of uses? Oh. Do they still have a limited number of uses when they're on a pedestal? No, it doesn't look like they have a limited number of uses when they're on a pedestal. Oops. I missed the pedestal, dang it. And God dash, darn it, now I have a 3-minute wait. Can I do spawn? Yeah, I can do spawn. Cheese it. Cheese the system. I made a submission for the building competition. Oh God, Quacksar. Is it just a block, Quacksar? I have a feeling it's probably just a block. It's behind his base. Okay. It is a giant melon plant with charcoal. What is it supposed to be? Quacksar, what is it supposed to be? I am now truly curious. A potted watermelon tree. I'm not sure how that links to the like the thing the thing that we were supposed to be doing, but on the pedestal with you. Okay, so end teleporter and the end where I have my solar panel set up. Lovely. And how goes our crystal gathering? We're not doing too bad. We're not getting any Lonsdale, but that's fine. It is your baby. Again, not sure how that links to... links to sort of what we were supposed to be doing, but okay. The actual theme of the competition, the theme of the competition, Quacksar, is gaming, and I'm not really sure how that links to gaming. No, he probably didn't. This is Quacksar we're talking about. He did tell you where to go and look at the rules, Quacksar. So we've got a whole bunch of mechanism circuits now, and then we need to start working on the alloys. So what alloys do we have? We've actually got quite a decent number of those, but we're going to make more anyway. Iron, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Redstone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Redstone blocks. And then we can go redstone blocks. And redstone. And then You could submit anything you want since you are the gaming droid. Ah, true, true. I could submit absolutely anything I wanted because I am the gaming droid. And diamonds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is 32 of those. There we go. Aha! I have there is a way to cheese the system then. We have found a way to cheat the system. And we should definitely be cheating the system all the freaking time. So yeah, we don't need to have our always daytime thing set up anymore. So that's fine. I can get rid of my cheese. All the cheese. So now the question becomes, if I do want to duplicate these things, my Potten Melon Tree applies to the theme because it is in a game called Minecraft. Haha! So now I just have to... Do I want to build another miner, maybe? Do I want to build another ore miner? Because like now, power-wise, like I don't need to use my power to generate mobs, really. It's literally just the environmental tech stuff that I need to push through now. So another ore miner would not necessarily be a bad idea because we have the power. So this madness of just carving out these massive holes just this easily. So let's grab some sea lanterns, because why not? That's Sar lanterns, sea lanterns, please game. Please. Bloop, 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 bloop. That'll do. I have so much stuff. It's gotten to the point of being slightly silly. Okay, so if we wanted to make another one of those, we need another 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need to grab another one of our 4000 RF per tick power generators because we're not going to be generating enough power to run these things anymore. Let's have a little look-see. Down we go. There we go. That's bedrock. And then we can head up to mining again. There we go. And now that we've headed up to mining, we can start work on our next thingy bob. So, structure blocks. At environmental tech. So we want to build U, which requires us to make 4 of these, and 1 of these, and you should be using a clear lens, that's fine. There's another tier 1, and we want to put you above this hole, so there. And then we need structure, tier 1 structure blocks. There we go, and we need some structure panels. I've probably got these in the system already, but oh well. Bloop. And then we can just build you. Hopefully without getting killed by the machine that's building it. And then we need 2 laser cores. Which are... Where are the laser cores? Laser cores, laser cores. There they are. 2, and if we look up lenses, we should have... We've got a white lens, we've got a clear lens. I don't think we've got enough Palladium Crystal to make another crystal lens. No, we don't. So we're just going to give you a clear lens. And... There we go. And that should... Yep, that's activated that. And now we just need to get a chest. And item conduits. and unconnect you. We will do extract always active, and then we need to go and grab one of our power supplies. Because we don't really care about our mob farm anymore. You can grab power supply from in the mob farm. And head over to the mining zone, and we can put you down. I'm going to put him down over here, because then, if necessary, I can always come back and add another miner. I'm going to add so many miners to this. Just because I want to speed up the gathering of the crystals. You're in the way. There we go. So you are now getting power, which means you will be starting to gather material as well. And there we go. Oh, we have 1,000 of these. How much is 1,000 of these XP wise? There we go. We have 84,000. Where's our liquid XP coming from? Is it coming from... Yeah, it's coming from Ender.io. That's fine. So 84, and then we've got another... if we look in this system, we've got another 872 buckets of liquid experience, which is quite a bit of liquid experience. I mean, because the levels get progressively more and more expensive. I think when I had 900 buckets, it was level 112. So 900 buckets is about level 112. But you can see that as we go down the ranks, it's going to be starting to take away 2 levels at a time. Once we get to about level 68, it starts taking away roughly 2 levels at a time. And then we're going to get down to the point where it's taking, very quickly down to the point where it's taking 3 or 4 or 5 levels at a time. There was 2, there was 2, that was 3, and there we go, it started taking 4, and then it takes 16. So to 1,287 buckets of experience. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. But now we're at the point where we're just waiting for power to tick in to our duplicator. And we're waiting for power to tick in, or waiting for ores to tick in through here so we can start upgrading stuff again. Now, actually, the other question is, are we getting the most out of our solar panel? Because this thing has a max transfer rate of 128,000 RF per tick, 122,000 RF per tick. Yeah, that's fine. We are actually, because we're only generating 20,000 RF per tick, so we're definitely generating enough for that to be fine. Now, what we could look at is in Draconic, we could look at like the flight from Draconic, which is getting into the Draconic armor. I don't think Wyvern armor gives you flight, but the Draconic armor does. I don't like the Draconic armor flight. I love the Draconic armor for combat. I don't like the Draconic armor flight just because it's bound to your armor. I much prefer to have flight bound to something other than my armor. That's why I quite like the environmental tech flight. But yes, now we are in the waiting stage. Now, as far as environmental tech goes, these were the ones that did not mine because I was mining them too quickly. As far as environmental tech goes, the power generation is primarily from solar. There is something called the lightning rod, and the lightning rod actually does generate quite a lot of power, but it generates it very inconsistently. The age of waiting, to a certain extent. It generates it very, very inconsistently. The nanotech beacons are ridiculously overpowered. You can fit all of these different things in them to give you a lot of different abilities and powers. But for the most part, we are now like looking at upgrading our void ore miners and our solar arrays. Hey Nathan, welcome to the stream. So what we could do is we could actually make yet another void ore miner. So I'm pretty sure we have the basic crystals for it. I heard you, Enderman. So we could make ourselves yet another void ore miner. Because I've got all of the ores void barreled, so it doesn't really matter. The only thing we're looking to do is use these void ore miners to get as many so 1, 2, 3, like this bit here. Oh, hey, Quackstar. So 1, 2, 3 is here. I am currently building more void ore miners because the next bit of this, whether it's power gen or the next bit of this mod pack, whether it's power gen or just progressing to the things that we need, which is the high tier solar panels, is restricted by the crystals that you can only get from this guy. So we're basically making lots and lots and lots and lots of the Why is there a void ore? Oh yeah, because I just made that. Ooh, did I see lava there? I did see lava. Dang it. Did I just lose my end pick? I think I just lost my end pick. God damn it. I think that's the only item I lost as well by the looks of it. I didn't put the end pick in here, did I? No, I didn't put the end pick in there. God dang it. Literally the only item I lost was my end pick. Curse you, tiny toilet. Ah, well, it was bound to happen at some point with me mining downwards. Right, let's head over to Quacksar's base. And where can I put this where he will see it, but it's not inside his claim? His base comes all the way over here to this edge of his claim, so let's just pop that there. And let's grab some colourful blocks. Yellow terracotta you will do. There we go. No, not my ender sword, my end pick. Do you think he's going to see that? I think he's going to see that fine. And yes, I'm trolling him. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Harsh electrified. You saw nothing. That was so close. Did you enjoy me almost killing myself? Kind of worked the way I wanted it to. Oh, I actually don't have a pick now. Recipe, use, pick. Give me a good pick. Thank you. There's the water. I don't have efficiency 5 on this thing, but it should still tear through obsidian pretty dang quick. Now I need to go down this bit here. There we go, there's bedrock. So if we come up here, beside your base, look for the big pillar. You saw the big pillar, I take it. I take it you saw the pillar. Orange blood tree from the sun. Oh dear. But yeah, we're just going to put together like basically a whole bunch of low tier ones. Because the thing is, each of the... And actually, here's something a lot of people don't know. You can actually use environmental. You can actually use the ats in this. So not you. You. So we need 2 laser cores. And we need a laser lens. You can actually use basically any of the... What was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say now. What pillar? And yes, I know I derped. Yuck it up, people. Yuck it up. The droid derped. And we'll set you to always extract. And there we go. We've got another environmental tech ore miner. So we've now got 3 tier 2s, and 2 tier 1s. Yeah, we've got a few void ore miners. Now these things can also pick up crystals, which is why we've got them. Because we basically want as many of these crystals as we can get. So the tier 1s can pick up the erodium. The tier 2s pick up the cryonite. So, there we go. We have built one hell of a expansion, shall we say? Where is the Quaxar? Oh! Oh! Oh, he died again. Why? Oh. He was stuck inside the... Oh, now he's just killing himself. Oh, that was funny. He was stuck inside the little tree. And let's go to circuits. And if we go use, we can just make a bunch of these guys. And then swap this out. And make a bunch of these guys. Got 3 stacks of them now. That's pretty good. Hey, Virus, welcome to the stream. And then, if we look up circuits and uses for you, we haven't got any of those atomic alloys. Have we got any reinforced obsidian? We do. And do we have any of the... We don't. Okay. So now what I need to do is basically start again from the beginning with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Redstone. 1, 2, 3. Actually, why am I doing that? Let's go you and you. It's over 9,000. Over 9,000 deaths. Let's just remove that death waypoint. Well, downloading with max bandwidth while playing may not be the greatest idea I've ever had. True. What you downloading? What is so important? How much pornography is he trying to download? Okay, so we got 8 in the time we were talking, and we got 3 of those in the time we were talking. That's not terrible. That is not terrible. We do need to... Steam updates. Ew. Steam updates. So we do need to set a little bit more redstone cooking in the meantime. I'm just going to carry a bucket of water with me now at all times because... death. If I'd remembered when I was in the lava to teleport myself up here instead of trying to get into a safe place, I should have, like, that should be my first resort whenever anything goes wrong, is to just hold shift and teleport to one of my teleportation points. Okay, so we could build another one. In fact, we could build another one. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Which means we're probably going to go straight down into lava again. Hey, Aria, welcome back to the stream. No, they don't grap us. Things don't progress when they're inside a spatial shell. So you don't get any progression of stuff inside a spatial shell. School. School is not a bad thing. School is actually very, very good. I used to thoroughly enjoy school. And yes, that makes me a flaming nerd and I don't care. What mod pack are you playing? You might actually have compact machines at some point. I know this has compact machines. Pretty sure that connection doesn't work. But I don't know for sure. At environmental tech, we want you guys, and then we can build ourselves. And we want 2 laser cores. And another lens. There we go, we should be able to build ourselves yet another one of these, because, you know, why build one when you can build 20? We need to dig out a little bit of this. Enigmatica Expert. I think Enigmatica Expert does have compact machines in it, doesn't it? You've got those 3. You've got this. You've got those 3. What are you missing? You look intact and you look complete. Why are you not complete? Why are you not complete? 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Hey Atlas, welcome to the stream. Why are you not complete? What is it that has made you not complete? Because you're exactly the same build shape as this guy. Confused. He live streams when you're sleeping. He videos at night. And if you try to sponsor him, well, you might just get a fright. He ends when you're awake. Yes. So, why are you not active? I am 100% sure this is properly constructed, but it's not active, and I don't know why. Right, let's strip this out then. And I will move it 1 to the right, and we will try again. Because it has decided to be awkward and not want to share its structure blocks today. Even though they can share their structure blocks, it has decided to be awkward and not want to share its structure blocks. That's fine. Instead of there, we're going to put you there. And now we need to dig a hole to bedrock. We are behind you. Mildly creepy, but okay. And down we go, down we go, down we go, down we go. And we should hit bedrock roughly about now. There we go. Yes, we now have a laser beam. And it wasn't because we hadn't had a full whole bedrock on the other side, because we do. So, whatever. Conduits, conduits, and chest. So we'll pop another chest down here. We'll add item conduits feeding into this chest and say extract always active, and then we will add power conduits feeding over to... No, not you. You and you. And there we go. So now we have 3 tier 1 and 3 tier 2. So that should put it at the point where we are getting tons of these crystals in. And in the time it took us to do that, we've generated another 14 crystals. That's not great. 14 of those crystals. Generated another 12 of those, though. So now we are literally just waiting for crystals to come in. How long have I been streaming for? I have been streaming for 2 hours. That's fine. So the next step is basically just to gather these crystals in, upgrade one of these to tier 3 so that we're getting the next up one. And then tier 4 and tier 5 and tier 6. One thing I could do is I could actually upgrade one of these to tier 3 and see what we need. Happy birthday, Aria. If I just borrow you and I upgrade you to tier 3, you should just be able to ploink and do... What am I missing? We've got a tier 3 controller now. So what do we need for a tier 3 controller? We need 4 more null modifiers. We need... Let's comparison. So we need 4 null modifiers to 8. So we need 4 more modifier blocks. We need another 24 structure blocks, and they need to be tier 3. We need another... God, we need a lot more structure panels. We go from 16 structure panels up to 52 structure panels. And we need another laser core. Okay, so we need to get together a bunch of stuff. And the main cost there... Oh, yeah, I have to claim it as mine. And then I can pickaxe it. The main cost there is going to be the structure blocks. Because to get to tier 3 structure blocks, we're going to need 2 cryonite each. And we're going to need a diamond and nether quartz. Now, the diamond and nether quartz isn't as much of a problem. But the cryonite, so we need 56, so we need 112 cryonite to get that done. So we're going to actually take this crystal lens here because we're not using it at the moment because we don't have that upgraded. And we're actually going to throw the crystal lens over here. Crystal lens over here. So we need 112 cryonite to get this up to level 3. And that's fine. 112 cryonite isn't too bad. So we'll upgrade this thing to level 3 in between streams, which means we'll start getting the next up level crystal, which is the Palladium Crystal. Now the Palladium Crystal lets us make the accuracy modifier, which means we can make it so that our miners are just pulling crystal after crystal. Because although the accuracy modifier increases the cost of running the machines, so the more accuracy modifiers you have, the more expensive the machines are to run. I think it is with 8 accuracy modifiers, because we're going to have 8 accuracy modifiers. I think it's like doubled. I think it's double the accuracy. So it'd be like a 20% chance of getting the right thing. So for instance, so I'm just looking it up now. So for instance, here we've got someone who was trying to get diamond ore. So with 12 accuracy upgrades, it was 109 diamond ore. With 9 accuracy and 3 speed, it was 229. Okay, so it looks like actually the best way to do it, as long as you don't mind getting random stuff, is 1 accuracy modifier and 11 speed modifiers gives you the most. So actually, accuracy modifiers have a drop off, but speed modifiers don't. However, apparently accuracy modifiers don't have a power cost. So accuracy modifiers actually don't have a power cost, which means that once we get a couple of these, we can speed modifier up to the point where we've sort of capped out our power, and then accuracy modifier. And then once we've built a tier 3 and we're getting palladium, we can start looking at the idea of palladium power cells, solar cells, and also upgrading our solar emitter, a solar collector, up to tier 4, which requires palladium and palladium cells. I think that means we'd be up to a couple of 100,000 RF per tick. Once we get up to a full palladium one, I think full palladium one is a couple of 100,000 RF per tick. But now we just have a lot of waiting for crystals. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to call the stream here, and we'll have a little bit of a raid. If any of you want to stick around for a raid. And I will possibly come back later on today with another stream, possibly not, I'm not 100% sure. So the usual consensus is we want to raid one of the smaller streamers. So let's have a look who we've got. We've only got 4 people watching, but that's fine. We can have a little teeny tiny raid. What should we watch? Who should we give a little bit of a hello to? As always, full disclosure, I don't know who I'm going to be sending you to raid. I'm just picking someone. Let's see. Let's do someone from the mid. Let's do someone from the mid tier. Because a lot of the small streamers at the moment are look like they're foreign. Although Purple Dragon looks like he might speak English. A lot of them look like they're foreign language streamers. Let's see. Okay, let's do a Moz. Let's do a Moz Major MC. Let's raid Moz. So, as I always say, if we are going to do a Moz, say something in the stream, say something in the chat, poke him, just say hello and just make it known that you're turning up to have a watch and to see what he's like, and give him the opportunity to enjoy your company. It does make a massive difference if you say something to streamers in chat. Over on YouTube, I'm actually going to give you the link as well. And if you guys would like to join us, then please do join us. Please do join us in the raid over on Twitch, and just post that you are raiding, let's say YouTube Droids Unite or something like that. So if you do want to join us, hashtag YouTube Droids Unite on the raid, and I will see you all over there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in another stream. Bye, everybody.